What's up everybody, it's your boy Doraemon Indonesia, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of hydroponics. Now, I know what you're thinking, Hydroponics? Don't worry, I got you covered. We're tackling the most common questions beginners have about hydroponic farming, from what is it, to how do I actually start? By the end of this video, you'll have all the know-how to ditch the dirt and start growing your own fresh, delicious food at home, no matter how much space you have. So let's get our hands dirty, or rather wet, and jump right into it. Alright, let's break down this whole hydroponics thing. Imagine this, you're growing plants, but instead of soil, their roots are chilling in a nutrient-rich water solution. That's hydroponics in a nutshell. It's like giving your plants a direct line to all the good stuff they need to thrive. Since plants get their nutrients directly from the water, they grow faster and bigger than their soil-bound buddies. No more tilling, weeding, or battling pesky pests in the soil. Hydroponics is all about clean, efficient, and dare I say, fun farming. Plus, it's a fantastic way to conserve water. You can grow delicious food all year round no matter where you live. So, you're ready to dive into the world of hydroponics, but wait, there are different systems? Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Let's break it down. First up, we've got the Kratky method. This one's perfect for beginners because it's super simple and affordable. You basically suspend your plants above a container of nutrient solution and their roots grow down into the water. No pumps, no fuss. Next, we have deep water culture, or DWC for short. This system is like a jacuzzi for your plants. Their roots are submerged in a constantly aerated nutrient solution. The bubbles provide oxygen, which is crucial for root health and plant growth. Then there's the nutrient film technique, or NFT. Plants are grown in channels where a thin film of nutrient solution constantly flows past their roots. This ensures they get a steady supply of nutrients and oxygen. And last but not least, we have the drip system. Nutrient solution is delivered directly to the base of each plant using a drip emitter. This method is highly efficient and allows for precise control over the amount of nutrients each plant receives. Each of these systems has its own unique advantages and can be tailored to fit different needs and scales of operation. Whether you're a hobbyist or looking to start a commercial farm, there's a hydroponic system out there for you. So explore your options and happy growing. Remember, the key to success in hydroponics is understanding the needs of your plants and choosing the right system to meet those needs. With the right setup, you can achieve amazing results and enjoy the benefits of growing your own fresh produce. So, what are you waiting for? Dive into the world of hydroponics and start your growing journey today. Happy growing! One of the coolest things about hydroponics is the sheer variety of crops you can grow. For beginners, I always recommend starting with leafy greens. Think lettuce, spinach, kale, all those good-for-you greens that grow super fast in a hydroponic setup. Herbs are another fantastic option for hydroponic newbies. Basil, mint, cilantro, parsley, you name it, you can grow it. You can even grow fruiting plants like tomatoes, strawberries, and peppers. Alright, let's talk about the money stuff. Hydroponics can be surprisingly affordable, even for us budget-conscious folks. If you're just starting out, you can easily set up a small-scale hydroponic system for around $20 to $100. Think simple Kratky jars or a basic DWC setup. If you're feeling a bit more ambitious, you can opt for a medium-scale system that costs anywhere from $100 to $500. Now, besides the initial setup cost, you'll also have some recurring expenses mainly for nutrients, water, and electricity. But don't worry, these costs are usually minimal, especially compared to the money you'll save on groceries in the long run. So, there you have it. Hydroponics doesn't have to break the bank. Alright, so we've got our hydroponic system set up, our seeds are planted, and we're ready to watch our plants thrive. But hold on a second, there's one more crucial thing we need to talk about: monitoring our system. The three key parameters are pH levels, nutrient concentration, also known as EC, and water temperature. pH levels tell us how acidic or alkaline our nutrient solution is. Nutrient concentration, or EC, refers to the amount of nutrients dissolved in our water. And lastly, water temperature plays a crucial role in nutrient absorption and overall plant health. There are handy tools for that. A pH meter, an EC meter, and a simple thermometer are all you need. These tools are super easy to use. It's like having a mini science lab right in your own home. Now, Let's talk about lighting, because just like us, plants need their daily dose of sunshine to thrive. But what if you're growing indoors or in a location with limited natural light? That's where grow lights come in. My personal favorites are LED grow lights. They're energy efficient, long-lasting, and they emit very little heat. When it comes to placing your grow lights, the general rule of thumb is to keep them a few inches above your plants, gradually raising them as your plants grow taller. Most plants do best with around 12 to 16 hours of light per day, followed by 8 to 12 hours of darkness. It's like giving your plants a good night's sleep. Alright, let's talk about everyone's least favorite topic: pests and diseases. These tiny invaders can wreak havoc on your hydroponic garden if not managed properly. Hydroponic systems are generally less susceptible to these pesky problems compared to traditional soil-based gardening. This is because the controlled environment of hydroponics reduces the chances of pests and diseases taking hold. But that doesn't mean we can just sit back and relax. Prevention is key. Being proactive can save you a lot of trouble down the line. The first line of defense is maintaining a clean and sterile growing environment. This means regularly cleaning all parts of your system to prevent any unwanted guests. Make sure to regularly clean and sanitize your system, including your containers, tubing, and any other equipment that comes into contact with your plants. This helps to eliminate any potential breeding grounds for pests and pathogens. Another important factor is ensuring proper airflow. Good air circulation helps to keep the environment less hospitable for pests and diseases. Just like we need fresh air to breathe, our plants need good air circulation to prevent the buildup of humidity. Excess humidity can create a perfect environment for mold and mildew. Make it a habit to regularly inspect your plants for any signs of trouble. Early detection can make a huge difference in managing pests and diseases effectively. Early detection is crucial when it comes to dealing with pests and diseases. The sooner you catch an issue, the easier it is to manage and resolve. Prevention is always better than cure, so focus on maintaining a clean, well-ventilated system. By staying vigilant and proactive, you can keep your hydroponic garden thriving and free from pests and diseases. Okay, let's talk about everyone's favorite part: harvesting our delicious hydroponic bounty. The exact time it takes for your plants to mature will depend on a variety of factors, including the type of crop you're growing, the specific variety, your growing conditions, and even the time of year. Leafy greens like lettuce and spinach can go from seed to salad in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. Herbs are also relatively quick growers, typically taking around 6 to 8 weeks to reach maturity. Fruiting plants like tomatoes, peppers, and strawberries take a bit longer, usually around 2 to 3 months. And if you're growing microgreens, they're ready to harvest in just 1 to 2 weeks. Now you might be thinking hydroponics sounds great and all, but I don't have any indoor space for it. Well, fear not, my friend, because hydroponics isn't limited to indoor growing. You can absolutely set up a hydroponic system outdoors. Growing hydroponically outdoors can be even easier in some ways because you have access to natural sunlight. Now there are a few things to keep in mind when setting up an outdoor hydroponic system. First, you'll need to choose a location that receives adequate sunlight throughout the day. Second, you'll need to protect your plants from extreme weather conditions, such as strong winds, heavy rain, and scorching temperatures. But with a little planning and preparation, you can enjoy all the benefits of hydroponics right in your own backyard. Alright, let's face it, we all make mistakes, especially when we're first starting out with something new, and hydroponics is no exception. But the good news is that most mistakes are easily avoidable with a little knowledge and understanding. One of the most common mistakes beginners make is overfeeding or underfeeding their plants with nutrients. Another common mistake is ignoring pH and EC levels. Poor lighting placement or insufficient light exposure is another common pitfall for beginners. And lastly, don't underestimate the importance of airflow. Proper ventilation is crucial for preventing the buildup of humidity. The good news is that all of these mistakes are easily avoidable with a little attention to detail and a willingness to learn. So don't be afraid to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from your experiences. Happy growing! And there you have it, folks. We've taken a deep dive into the fascinating world of hydroponic farming. We've covered the top questions beginners have about hydroponic farming, from what it is and how it works, to the benefits it offers over traditional soil farming. We've explored the different types of systems you can set up, the variety of crops you can grow, and the specific needs of each plant. We also discussed common mistakes to avoid, ensuring that your hydroponic journey is as smooth and successful as possible. I hope you found this video helpful and packed with valuable information. I also hope that you are feeling inspired and ready to start your own hydroponic adventure. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Growing your own food is an incredibly rewarding experience, and hydroponics makes it easier and more accessible than ever before. Whether you have a small space or a large one, hydroponics can fit into your lifestyle and provide fresh, healthy produce year-round. Now, I want to hear from you. What other questions do you have about hydroponics? Drop them in the comments below and let's keep the conversation going. I'll do my best to answer them in a future video, so stay tuned, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might be interested in hydroponic farming. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future hydroponic tips and tricks. Happy growing, and may your hydroponic garden flourish.